do prom comedy, but I got a penis to touch later tonight. So forgive the gloves. I care about my safety. So I think I'll wait. Some of my teammates are still coming. I think I see them now. So cheers, guys. Everyone give it up for yourselves for being here. I don't have to play this disease, but I'm going to have a bloody ass tomorrow, so you have to pack up this one. Alright, so I've been studying teenagers a lot recently. Not like that, don't let the mustache fool you. And what I learned is that teenagers are big pussies. He says with a set of gloves on. But I've realized that teenagers are big pussies. They have something these days called test strips. And what they're doing is they're testing their drugs before they take them to find out if they're legit. When I was a teenager, test strips were named Daniel. And that was our least favorite friend. We would just give him the drugs and wait about 30 minutes before we would take them. I think he's doing fine. Alright, well, see you guys. Well, that hot immediately. It doesn't wait to hit you. It just hits you immediately. So, now I think teenagers are pussies. I used to think teenagers were terrifying. Like if you would have asked me about 6 months ago, would I rather go into a lion cage wearing a pork chop necklace or go to a King Soopers down the road from a high school at about 3:30 when the class gets out? Yeah. 10 out of 10 times I'm going with the pork chop necklace and the lion cage. For a couple reasons. Like I said, A, teenagers, scary as shit. B, not allowed within 100 yards of a high school anymore. The law made the choice for me. I gotta switch hands now. That is hot. Okay. What was I talking about? Teenagers. Hot teenagers. No. I don't actually, it's a fact, and I can bet anyone in the room on this, I don't even know anyone under 18. I've never even met him. If their ID doesn't say 18, I've never met him. That's terrible. I mean, the sauce is good, but it's hot. So when I was a kid, I was like a really bad kid. And I was an even worse student in high school. And so on Sunday nights when we would have homework from the weekend, rather than sit down and do my homework on Sunday, I would go to my room and I would pray that I would wake up ill the next morning. And it never happened. Monday morning, I always woke up fine. And I had an opportunity right then to buckle down and just do the homework. Nope. Back to prayer. Dear God, it's me, Patrick S. You must not have got my last message because I woke up fine this morning. But I promise if you hear this, this will be the last thing I ever ask for. Please make this fucking hot sauce stop burning. That's what I said. That's what I'm doing right now. What I said is I will never ask for anything else. If you can please let me get hit by a bus on my way to school today. I know. That's how bad I didn't want to do my homework. And it never happened. 10 out of 10 times I got to school unrun over. And I'm sitting in the class, I'm counting around, right? I'm counting the students, 29 when there should be 30. I don't like it. I look to the girl next to me, I say, hey, where's Daniel? She goes, he's out for the day, he took some bad drugs. And I was so jealous that no one ever used me for a test strip. I'm triple gloved up, son. 3 on each hand, that's 6 gloves. I got him. I asked someone to bring mustache hairnet today for me, but we were all out. Imagine that. We all used our last one last night. Some of us for different things, but no one had it. Alright, moving on to the last one, guys. Wish me luck. But so, I don't know what I'm saying. This sauce is so hot. So I was a bad kid. But I also hated being young. I hated being young because you were powerless when you were young, right? everyone can make decisions for you. I remember going to Fantastic Sam's or Cost Cutters and sitting in the chair. My mom would be thumbing through the haircut catalog, looking for the worst one she could find. And every time, the barber would pull me up to the chair, sit me down, and she'd go, "He'll have the L7. I said, "Bitch. I don't remember saying I want the L7. She goes, "Give it to him anyways." Even the barber would look at her like, "That's a joke. We have that cut in there as a joke." But every time they gave it to me, and we would be leaving the barber shop, and my mom would look at me and go, "Who's my handsome little boy?" But I knew what I looked like. I just spent 45 minutes looking at the mirror at this haircut. I know. But I figured something out. What my mom was doing was she figured that if all the little girls in elementary school laughed at me and none of them wanted to hang out with me, pedophiles would feel the same way. Which, hindsight, was a great decision because I grew up in the Catholic Church. This is hot. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Catholic Church. But apparently, a couple of the priests thought they were Boy Scout leaders for a while. Alright, I'm gonna do one more for you. Of this bite. I don't think I'm gonna make it tomorrow. I can't. Well, the gloves are off. So I grew up in the Catholic Church. When I was young, I went to youth group. And my youth group decided that they were gonna spice things up one week. Oh my God. What is in that sauce? I need a damn ice cube. Okay, so they tried to spice youth group up one week, right? They did a blacklight party in the basement of the church. Terrible decision in the Catholic Church. The walls looked like Banksy had his way with them for about a month. Yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah, I fucked up saying yes to this show. Anyway, CJ, I love you, but this is hell, man. Okay, so we did something, we told some jokes. Yeah. So I'm getting older. And it scares me because I don't know what the age is, but I'm pretty sure I'm past the cutoff for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Which if I had, I should get a wish for doing this. But I think I'm getting past that cutoff, so it scares me now because every time I go to the doctors, I'm just terrified that they're going to diagnose me with cancer. Because that's just that. I just get cancer. I don't also get to throw the first pitch in an LA Dodgers and say that Sean Connery's shoulder wearing a spacesuit. That's my wish. I was pulling in the park the other day, and there was the only place to park was in front of an adult bookstore, right? I don't know if you guys know what they sell, but they sell like lingerie, dirty DVDs, double-ended swords, shit like that. And as I was pulling in the park, a gentleman was walking out with a big shopping bag, and he starts staring at me. So now I start staring at him, he's staring at me, I'm wondering why is he staring at me? He's the one that just walked out of that store. So I think in my head, I gotta fight this dude. So as I go to open my door, I have a moment of clarity. I think to myself, I am not ready for this fight. I am not mentally prepared to get smacked by whatever he has in that shopping bag. Before I get out of here, I wanna let you guys know two things. Those ones are hot. It's not a joke. 2, I learned the other day that I'm a fat kid trapped inside this body. And I learned that in a really hard way. I was pulling up to a stoplight and the car in front of me had a big sticker on the back of the window that said, "Fuck poutine." And I got unreasonably mad. I went on a 5-minute rant, "Fuck poutine, fuck this dude." Clearly this dude has never had poutine. If he would have had poutine, he wouldn't say that shit about poutine. After about 5 minutes, my fiance stopped me, looked me dead in the eyes, and said, "Jesus, you're an idiot. That sticker said, fuck Putin." So, I learned I'm a fat kid trapped Patrick, guys, I do have some shirts for sale after the show. If you'd like to purchase one, it's going to help pay my medical bills for after these things, so please come see me. Thank you very much.